Okay, guys, today we are going to put it all together. You spent the last couple days getting your stuff ready. We sent you out a training pack. You have read through the training pack. You should be comfortable with the training pack. If there's stuff in the training pack that you don't understand or you have questions about, you should talk to your sales manager in regards to that, okay? We have chatted with you about putting together your presentation book, which means that you have gone out, you bought a presentation binder, you have photocopied the pictures onto good paper with good ink out of a good printer, and that looks professional in the way that you want to represent yourself. We have talked about scripting, so you have given some thought about what you're going to say. You have written it down on paper. You have stood in front of the mirror. You have said it out loud, and you have said it to your significant other. All of those things are wonderful. You've got the marbles out of your mouth. That doesn't mean you're not nervous. Of course, you're still nervous when you walk into the business the first time and say it. We all are. I've been in sales for over 20 years, and I still get a little bit nervous and excited when I walk into a business. That's to be expected. Okay, we've talked about prospecting. So you've started thinking about the types of businesses, the business locations in your area that you're going to approach. You started considering where you're gonna go first, what you're gonna do, who you're gonna talk to. Maybe you even know some of the business owners in your area. And as sales managers, we typically recommend that you start with somebody who is already trusts you, you already have a rapport with, someone you're comfortable with. That's a great place to start. And you can talk to your sales manager more specifically about that. But like I said, wonderful place to start. We've talked about what we do when we walk in the business, when we talk to the gatekeeper, who we address, how we get more information, and we've talked about meeting the business owner themselves and getting a statement from them, and what we do once we get a statement. So we've covered a lot in the last couple of days, and we're at the point where we're getting ready to go out on day number one and hit the streets and put it all to play. I want to go over a couple of things with you before we do that. In essence, there are 5 things that I want you to consider when you prepare and get ready to go out and start day number one. All right, guys. In essence, there are 5 basic things that we've been talking about that we need to stay focused on to make our businesses grow. Take a quick look at these. We will revisit it, but these are what we're going to be discussing in this video. Prepared, organized. Number 2, making sure we visit 10 new businesses, business owners a day. Number 3, getting statements. 4, doing our follow-ups. And 5, time management. Okay, number 1 on the list, being prepared and organized. Now, we've assisted you quite a bit on being prepared. Hopefully, you've done that work. You've put together your book. You've done a little bit of research. You've watched the videos. You should feel somewhat comfortable now. Now, I understand. You're not going to feel 100% comfortable because you don't know everything. Guess what, guys? We've deliberately made sure we didn't teach you everything. In essence, we want you to walk out the door, be good salespeople, earn the respect of the business owners, start to build rapport. All those things I can't teach you. You're going to have come in with those skill sets. And then you're going to need to simply meet with them. That's going to take you. You're going to have the drive and the desire to walk in the door and try to meet with a business owner. Once you've met with the business owner, you're going to have to be the one to try and get the statement and have that discussion and have the business owner trust and believe in you enough to do that. So a lot of that is going to fall on you. Being organized and being professional is something that you can control. Don't let those be things that slow your business down. Your appearance, the way you present yourself, the way you present your material, all of that falls under your control. Some of it you're going to learn as you go. You're going to realize, oh, well, when I visit automotive shops, I should dress this way, but when I visit law offices, I should dress this way. Me, I believe in dressing this way every single day. I wear a shirt and a tie and take a jacket with me, and I look the part of a professional individual in the business community. That's important to me. That's how I like representing myself, and that's the image I'm selling. Number 2 on the list, visiting 10 new business owners a day. Look, this is your business, and you're going to have to decide how hard you want to work it, how many hours you want to put in, and what you deserve to make for all of that work. That being said, if your goals are big, if your goals are ambitious, the truth is that we have learned that to be truly successful in this industry, the minimum is 10 business owners a day. Are you going to do that on day one? I don't know. It depends on your area, your community, how large the businesses are, how well you know people. I'll tell you what you should do on day one is that you should at least fill a folder full of uh, appointments for you to follow up on. You go in, the business owner's not in, not a problem. You find out when, next business. Great. You go in, you find out the business owner's not in, not a problem. You find out when he's going to be in, next business. Uh, and that's what you've got to do today. You don't have a lot of other appointments that you made yesterday for today. So you need to go out there today and start building appointments tomorrow so that you have those to do. Okay? That's the key, guys. 10 new business owners every single day. All right. Number 3, getting the statement. In the beginning, the numbers probably won't be terrific for you on this. It's going to take a while for you to learn the rapport of what to say, when to say it, why to say it, how to say it. So in the beginning, the key is to get in front of as many business owners as possible so that you can get as many statements back as possible. As you get better at this, you're going to get far more statements than you are currently. So you talk to 10 business owners right now, you might get 1 or 2 statements. In the future, you might get 10 for 10. You might be that good. You figure it out. Every time you meet a business owner, you get a statement. The great news, guys, is that the more statements you have, the more sales you can make. That's the key to all of it. It's baby steps. We have to do one thing after the other to get us where we want to go, and that's what we're working on. So, getting the statement, you have to ask, but to ask, you've got to get in front of the business owner. So make sure you're talking to the business owners, and then once you are talking to the business owners, remember our pitch, we're asking for a statement. Okay, that's number 3, get the statement. And number 4, following up. All right, today, day 1, you walk out there and you are going to meet, let's say you meet 30, 40, 50 business people. You walk into 40 or 50 businesses. Out of those 40 or 50, you met your 10 business owners. You chatted with them. You even got a couple statements. The other businesses that you walked in and you didn't get to meet the business owner, you found out when the business owner is going to be there and you took notes. It is key that tomorrow you follow up on that. That Wednesday you follow up on that. The idea of this business is follow through. You need to go ahead and start building the pipeline, but you're wasting your time and spinning your wheels if you don't follow through on all that information you gathered. You never know where the next sale is coming from, but I'll tell you where it's not coming from. It's not coming from the guy who doesn't follow through. It's typically a 2 or 3 step process, as you've seen, to get a sale. So make sure that you aren't skipping 2 and 3 and just doing a bunch of step 1s, because step 1s isn't going to pay the bills, guys. All right, number 4, following through. And number 5, time management. I think this one is super, super important in our industry, and it's the one I can't teach you. You either have the drive and the desire to be successful in this industry and own your own business, or you don't. The reality is, I am not going to call you on your first day of work at 8 a.m. and say, hey, it's time to go to work. Wake up, get out there, go make your money. You have to do that on your own. I'm also not going to be the one who's going to stop you from having a 4-hour lunch with your buddies or getting a beer in the afternoon instead of working, or deciding that, it's a little chilly today, so I guess I'll skip it. Look, guys, it's all up to you. You have to decide what you want to get out of this and how hard you're willing to work to make that success. Once again, it's all up to you, but it's going to come down to time management. If you are spinning your wheels on step number 1, where you just walk in and ask of a business owners and business owners and business owners and never follow up, then you're wasting your time. If you get to step 2 and you meet with business owners and you have the greatest rapport and you talk to them all day and they're your best buddies, but you never ask them for a statement, then you're wasting your time. If you spend all day long talking to people like who aren't decision makers, because that's fun and that's safe and that's easy, once again, you're wasting your time. So, in essence, we found in this industry that you can make somewhere between $20 and $40 an hour, day in, day out. Now, that $20 to $40 an hour, in all honesty, is based on how you regulate your time. If you work 10 hours a week, honestly, you only work 10 hours a week, well, great. You're going to make 200 or 300 bucks a week. And if you can live off of that, that's wonderful. We want you to do that. Most likely, you probably have to get another job because you're not going to be able to pay your bills on that. If you work 40 hours a week and you put in the dedication and you're a good salesperson, you're going to make somewhere between 1,500 to 2,000 upfront commissions and upfront bonuses. That's the reality. You decide, do I want to make $200 a week? Do I want to make $2,000 a week? We're going to be here to teach. We're going to be here to help. We're going to be able to go over issues as they come along. But where we're not going to be is out there managing your time. We can't do it. That's up to you. All right, guys, that's it for today. Good luck. Get out there, have fun, and we'll talk to you soon.